Hey guys, Alex Gordon here. Wanted to show you my latest creation. This is obviously my Mark 6. You guys all know it. You guys have all seen it before. Well, unless this is the first time you've ever seen my channel. But this is a crystal focus LED string version. The LED string in here is awesomely bright. I did surprisingly well considering it's the first LED string that I've made. It really wasn't that bad compared to what I thought it would be. It took a long time, but it came out really straight, really neat. So I was happy with that. The only thing that was a little bit of an issue was the flash strip. Half of the flash strip fit inside the MR foam diffuser perfectly. And then when I constructed the second half, put them together, and tried to put both strips in, all of a sudden they no longer fit. So, and it's mostly because there's a lot of sharp edges on the flash strip because it's not heat shrunk. I did heat shrink both of them together with smaller heat shrink, both of the strips in here. And those of you that know how to construct an LED string blade from the tutorials in the manual, you know what I'm talking about. I heat shrunk both of them together, and it was just a little bit too fat. So I'm going ahead, and my LEDs for the new flash strip just showed up. I'm going to probably do it half density. I'm going to go ahead and redo the flash strip in a way that keeps them tighter to the blade. The reason that the ladder didn't really fit is because I had to make it a little bit fat. Come on, focus. These are 3mm LEDs, and if I tried to make the ladder any narrower than that, which means these bends would be closer inward, they would just snap the leads off because the amount of force required to bend it that close to the anchor point just ripped the leads totally off, just sheared them right off. So anyway, the effects are cool, but again, this is only about half brightness right now, and I'll do a little update video once I get these done, but since I'm marking this as complete, I'm just going to shoot a video right now and get it over with. You guys probably know I have the MRLE pommel style kill key. It's just a flat piece of aluminum that was machined.
I'll never turn to the dark
With a kill
side.
key in it. It sits slightly above the pommel so that it doesn't scratch the whole pommel up. Copper card, touch plate activation. The box here is sanded and filed perfectly smooth, and I repainted that just for the heck of it. I put in a new triangle D-ring, or triangle ring, or whatever you want to call it, because my previous one was chewed up. And that's about it as far as cosmetics. Everything's, it's a Mark 6. It's an amazing hilt from Ace Rocket LDM. It's one of my all-time favorite sabers, especially since I have a Mark 6 variant. Go ahead and open it up and show you the chamber. My camera's blinking at me, so hopefully it makes it to the end of the video. Focus. There we go. 25 individually machined parts, I believe. A couple of found ones. Radiator fin style. Hat tip to Sloth on that one. He pretty much pioneered that style. But my inspiration came from my computer's water cooling unit when I had redone it about a month ago. All the wires are hidden up this main tube here. 8 of them to be exact. 7 for the main blade, 1 for the flash strip. Go ahead and fire it up. Oops. Oh, I hit the aux button. So there's that. You can see the crystal through the cooling tubes and all that stuff. It looks really, really awesome. The upper power gate, I can't remember. I gave that a nice name before, and I cannot remember what I called it. It was perfect, though. The DIN connector's up on the top there. I'm going to make some sort of a cap for that, probably, that will allow this to stay on perfectly. I machined everything a little bit thin, just because I was worried that everything wouldn't line up once I had all the holes in the bottom and in the middle and in the end. And as a matter of fact, everything lines up perfectly, so I'm going to have to make some kind of a spacer to hold that in there. My worries were a little bit premature. I shouldn't have second-guessed myself like that. But, you know what, one more time I'll just give this chamber a once-over because it's Just so awesome to look at. And I'll post some nice pics of this on the forum. To put the blade in, you do have to close up the Saber. Wasn't going to work any other way with this type of setup. Blade has a specially machined connector that fits through the neck, and then there's the connector on the end. Am I in frame there? Yes, I am. Trying not to block the camera. Fits in right there. Set screw works just like before. Go ahead and move these out of the way. And there's that. I'm underneath direct pool table lighting, and then there's sunlight coming through those doors there, and it still looks insanely bright, even though it's cut down to half brightness because of the polypropylene film. Lights off there. I'll do some flashes for you. The flash is slightly less homogeneous than a single LED Saber would be, but only slightly. So it's not. It's definitely still a cool effect. Otherwise I'd probably abandon LED strings right now. But it works. It's really awesome, and I'm really happy with it. Go ahead and show you one more of my favorite features.
I see you have constructed a new lightsaber.
Welcome, so be it. So be it.
Oh, and actually that font was the half brightness font that I have on the Saber. I have two of the same ones, and that one was the lower setting. Really cool feature there. And yes, I do have the brightness turned down on the iSaber mode. Give you one more.
I see you have constructed a new lightsaber.
Welcome, young Skywalker.
Oh, dang it.
I have been expecting.
I guess I don't have the value sound setting correct on the iSaber mode. Valve sound.
Fulfill your destiny.
So there's full brightness through the polypropylene wrap with the lights off. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely brighter. And at that point, since the green is brighter, the red's even more homogeneously mixed in. Okay, I'm gonna try and quickly get the blade out. When I say quickly, it doesn't mean I'm gonna rush and break something. It just means that I'm not gonna be slow about it. I don't know why that's one of my favorite words when I'm doing video, but I guess it is. I want that in here. Get the camera off the pedestal here, tripod. Some shots in the good lighting. As you can see, it looks really awesome in the reflection of the stand there. I didn't really plan it for that, but you know, it's just an added bonus. So, yep, there it is. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.